Today's lesson is about evaluating expressions. So before we begin, we need to review a few vocabulary terms to make sure you understand what's going on. The first is a variable. The variable, often represented by a lowercase letter, is the unknown in our situation. And where you're going to find variables is in what we call expressions. An expression is a math saying. Expressions are made up of series of variables and numbers, but there's no equal sign. So in other words, you're not solving an expression, you're simplifying it. So we simplify expressions. And we simplify expressions by combining all of the like terms together as far as we can go. For example, suppose that A equals 3, B equals -2, and C equals 4. An expression could read like this. Find AB plus C. So your first step is to substitute into the expression the values of the variables. So instead of A, we're going to write 3. Instead of B, we're going to write -2. Instead of C, we're going to write 4. Once we have substituted all the variables for their equivalent numbers, we go ahead and follow PEMDAS, the order of operations, and simplify. 3 times -2 is -6. -6 plus 4 is -2. So in this instance, AB plus C simplifies to -2. Let's try another. So we're going to keep the same values of the variables. But we'll change up what we're doing a little bit. So first of all, we're going to substitute the numbers into our expression. Then we're going to go ahead and simplify following the order of operations. So inside the absolute value, we have 3 plus -2, which is 1. The absolute value of 1 is 1. Drop down the -4. 1 take away 4 is -3. So the absolute value of A plus B subtract C turns out to be -3. We'll do one more example. And again, we'll keep the same values for the variables. So here we have AC divided by B. So again, your first step is to substitute. After you substitute, you simplify, following the order of operations. So 3 times 4 is 12 over -2. 12 divided by -2, a positive divided by a negative is a -6. So AC divided by B simplifies to -6. So let's recap the steps that we followed here. To evaluate an expression, first, substitute the variables for the given numbers, and the numbers will always be given in the problem. Then, simplify following the order of operations which you know is PEMDAS. Stop when you have no more like terms to combine. And those are the steps for evaluating expressions.